Hi, I'm Shelley Robson from the Quilted Forest, and this week's countdown to Christmas we decided to do in video form instead of a post. So I have wanted to show you the Quiltsmart Christmas stocking. I'm making new stockings for my family this year, and I thought I would give you a quick little demonstration on how the Quiltsmart product works. So it comes packaged, and on the package front it always shows you, she's done this very nicely, where she always shows you how many products you can make from that packaging. So if there's two stockings on here, so the packaging will make 2 stockings. So inside the packaging is a pattern, and on the inside it's got all the directions you need to get through the project, and then there's enough stabilizer for it, and then you also get some cords if you want to use the cords to hang your stocking with. So what you start out with is 2 fat quarters makes 1 stocking. So if you want to make 2 stockings, you need a 1/2 yard of each fabric. You cut it into fat quarters, and then you lay the fusible ironing on the ironing board, glue side up, and then you fuse your fabrics in place. And there are markings on here that'll tell you exactly where to fuse it, and on this side you can read it. So she's got it so you can read it from this side, and then once you get those on, then you're going to fold it in half so that you can do this top seam right here. That's your first seam. And then that will sew those 2 pieces together at the very top, like that. Now, one thing she does have in the directions are if you want to add any sort of applique to the front of your stocking, or any little trims or fun details, you would want to do it at this point right here. And what she has you do is sew on the cutting line all the way around so that you know the shape of where your stocking is on the front. Do your appliques or your stitching, or if you want to put names on with your embroidery machine or anything like that, you would add them now. And then once the stocking is together, they're built right in there, and you don't have to try to figure out how to do it through all the layers. Once you get this top stitch done, what you're going to do is you're going to fold it a second time, and you're going to fold it this way. It'll look like this, and you don't need to really worry about lining up this side and this side, because you only need to worry about one side. It doesn't matter about the other. And then this is when you're going to put your string in, if you want to use just like a cording to hang your stocking. She has a little spot where you put it in there, and then you want to make sure that you got it tucked out of the way so that it won't get caught up in the seam as you're sewing. Then the solid line is the line that you're going to sew on. The dashed line is the line that you will cut on after you've got it all sewn together. So you're going to sew all the way around. She's got stopping points, so you know where to start, you know where to stop. You're going to leave this portion here open to turn. You're going to sew all the way around, and then you're going to trim away the excess. I always leave a little bit of extra at the turning point so that it's a little easier to tuck in. And then you're going to flip it right side out, and it's just real quick to do. And then once you have it flipped right side out, I mean, it seems a little weird to make it one long stocking end to end, but once you have it pulled out, and then you want to, of course, make sure you get all the little pieces, all the little things, so they come out really easy. I usually press it at this point too, so that I make sure that it lays really flat. And then when you're done, you're going to take the lining and you are going to thread it in through the stocking so that it looks like this. And I've got my spot sewn shut. I did it by machine, so there's all fully finished on the inside and out, and hangs like this. And the nice thing is, if you want, you can leave this like this. You could add a band. She gives you directions to add a band before you put it together, or you can do the folded like this. You can, like I said before, you can add appliques or names or anything you want. You could also add some little laces or trims on the tops before you sew it together, or after if you prefer. And then we have a few others that we've done. These are samples that we've had here. We've been using this product for a while. We love it. It's a great way to make stockings. They're nice and durable, fully sewn. You can make stockings with non-Christmas fabrics, so that if you have special people that you want to make some like tractor stockings or whatever kind of hobby they like. You can use ribbon at the top. You could also use bits of fabric to make fabric ties so that they're maybe a little bit more sturdy. But that is our countdown to Christmas project this week, and we have 15 weeks to go. So hope you're planning ahead. Thank you. Happy quilting.